Hello and welcome to Language Wisdom's second pronunciation video for Spanish, this time focusing on vowels but in combination with consonants. So let's get started, shall we? We're going to continue with our theme of los animales as before and recap our 5 key vowel sounds A, E, I, O and U, and we're going to start to now combine them with the sound K, so we end up with ka, ke, ki, ko, ku. Okay, our first animal then we have is un canguro, un canguro. Our second one is un arenque, un arenque. Our third one, un periquito, un periquito. Un cocodrilo, un cocodrilo. And finally, una cucaracha, una cucaracha, a cockroach. Notice then for the K sound, normally we write that with a C, just like in English, but the E and the I combinations are different. So notice the herring, un arenque, with the QUE, and the parakeet, un periquito, with the QUI. But the sound is the same, the K sound, but the E and the I are exceptions to the rule of using the C. Try them one more time then. Un canguro, un arenque, un periquito, un cocodrilo, and una cucaracha. Okay, let's carry that into the next combination with our 5 vowels. We now have the th sound, a very common sound in Spanish. So we have, first of all, we have the th used as in una cebra. Say it, una cebra. We have it again with an I, as in un cisne. Say it, un cisne. And finally, animals come from un tho. Say it, un tho. So here we have some examples of where we have a Z making the th sound, as in un tho, but when it's an E or an I, it's different. So we use the C combination. So CE and CI also make the th sound. So try them one more time. Una cebra, un cisne, and un tho. Okay, moving on to our third sound in combination with vowels, A, E, I, O, U. We're now making the G sound. So we have, for example, we have una tortuga. Say it, una tortuga. Then we have un guepardo. Say it, un guepardo, a cheetah. Then we have I, as in una águila. Say it, una águila, for an eagle. With O, we end up with una gorila, una gorila. And finally, U, we have for a worm, un gusano, un gusano. So again, we're using the G to make this sound, just like in English, but notice again the E and the I are slightly exceptional. With the guepardo for the cheetah and the águila for the eagle, we have a G-U-E and a G-U-I. So look at them and say them again and notice the spelling difference. Una tortuga, un guepardo, una águila, notice the accent on the A, una águila, una gorila, and finally un gusano. Okay, so carrying the theme forward then, with 5 vowels again, we have this new sound, which is very typical of Spanish, what we call the ch sound, difficult to write in English, so I've written those H's to remind you to expel lots of air as you make the ch sound. So we have the combination of ja, as in jaguar, try it, un jaguar. With the e, we have then un ángel, say it, un ángel, not quite an animal, but a good example there of the ch sound. Now we have a giant, so try un gigante, say it, un gigante. And then we have the jo, as in the un escarabajo, a beetle, try it, un escarabajo. There isn't a combination of ju, I can't find an example of an animal in this case. But again, look at those combinations. Normally you'd expect a J in Spanish for the ch sound, as in jaguar and escarabajo, but the E and the I are again different. In this case, they use a G for ángel and gigante. So try them again one more time with me and be aware of the spelling changes to make the ch sound. So, un jaguar, un ángel, un gigante, and un escarabajo. Okay, time to test yourself out now, okay? How are these going to be written, do you think? We've got the 4 key sounds to go with our vowels, the k, the th, the g, and the ch sounds. Okay, for the k then, we have those 5 combinations. Remember the E and the I are different, but they still make the sound k, so ka, ko, ku, ke, and ki. Here are 2 of our animals. So the first one then, canguro. How are we going to spell that? With a C or a QU? Yes, with a CA, so un canguro. And the herring, or un arenque. Work out the spelling. Ready to check it? Un arenque. Good. Okay, with the th combination then, same happens. The default is the Z, but if it's an E or an I, we change it to C, CE and CI. But they all say tha, tho, thu, and the and thi. It's always the th sound. And we have 2 examples, okay? So we have una cebra. How's the spelling going to be there? Yes, CE, una cebra. And for the zoo, un tho. Yes, this time it's going to be a Z, so un tho. Well done. And moving on to the g sound, same again. We have ga, go, and gu with a G, but if we're going to make it with an E or an I, we have to put in the U to get ge and gi, as in the examples águila and gorilla. So una águila, what will the spelling be? Yes, G-U-I, well done. And the gorilla, what will the spelling be? Una gorilla with a G-O. Good. And finally then for this ch sound, cha, cho, chu, che, and chi. But note the spelling difference again with a G, G-E and G-I when we're using it with an E and the I. And our examples were un jaguar. How will it be spelled? Good. Un jaguar with a J. But un ángel, how will it be spelled? Good, yes. Un ángel with a G-E. Excellent. So now review the video and practice all those combinations of vowels and consonants, and I'll see you next time on Language Wisdom for more Spanish pronunciation. Adios.